Hey everyone, Steven here from Redolescence and welcome back to another review. Thank you guys for tuning in. And in this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Banana Republic, and the fragrance is called Wildblue Noir. So this one was released in 2013, and they have not mentioned a perfumer for this fragrance. Now, the original Wildblue was released in 2012, and the perfumer for that one is Jean-Claude Delville. So I'm not sure if he's done the same one, but I know he's done a few other scents for a few other like popular department stores in the mall, like Gap and Victoria's Secret. He's even done a couple for Givenchy. Now, this one is a pretty decent scent. I got it at TJ Maxx for $9.99, and I figured why not do a review on it, and this fragrance is classified as a leather. Let's start off by taking a look at the presentation. So on the box, you only see the name of the company, not the name of the fragrance, but the concentration and the size down here at the bottom. On the very bottom, you find the UPC with the serial number printed in black numbers up here in the upper left-hand corner. And then nothing going on at the back nor at the top, but there is a little stand on the inside that you can position the bottle on if you want to keep it steady. Here's the bottle. I think it looks pretty cool. Really dark blue, nice dark blue color here on the bottom. Wildblue Noir. Wildblue is engraved into the cap. Name of the company. Sticker at the bottom with your serial number and your information. Nothing going on at the top or on the back. This part actually comes off, so if you want to wear this as a bracelet, you can. The distribution on it is pretty good. Cap clicks into place securely, and that was a presentation for Wildblue Noir by Banana Republic. Ismail writes, "It's a fresh scent that lasts for only about 30 minutes, then it dies out. Great for nights out, and for the price it goes for, you can use it casually." Levon writes, "I got this at Marshall's. Not bad. It's a spicy leather hint of sweetness concoction. Pretty good for the price point." Felix writes, "I have it, and I think it's great." And Danny Noda concludes by writing, "Love this scent. Only wish it would last longer." Now, this fragrance is classified as a leather, but unfortunately, I don't get a lot of leather from it. Now, I can definitely see what they're trying to pass off as leather, but it's definitely not a Dior's Fahrenheit, a Bulgari Black, a Jovoy private label, or even something like Oud leather by Montal, or even Tuscan leather by Tom Ford. It's not a really nice, refined leather. It's more like a spicy, I guess you can say slightly animalistic leather because of the spices in there. But you don't get too much of a refined leather from it. But what you do get from it is a lot of sweetness. It opens up with a dark chocolate note, and I actually really like the chocolate note that you get in the opening. And what it reminds me of are those dark chocolate bars that you find in the store, and they're infused with like pepper, or they have like a spicy red pepper in them or something like that. That's actually what this one reminds me of. And then it also has, like I said, some spices, a leather, and then maybe some green notes, some aquatic notes, and it does have a freshness to it. Now, it does get a little bit balmy when it dries down, and it's probably my least favorite part of the progression or the development of the scent, because in the dry down, while the spiciness does go away a little bit and the freshness starts to come through, in the dry down you really find out what's responsible for that sweetness, and it's the note of tonka bean. Now, it's not listed as a note, unfortunately, but tonka bean is found in a lot of fragrances, or more precisely coumarin, which comes from tonka bean. It's found in like 90 to 95% of fragrances, and this fragrance is no exception. Unfortunately, it is used in high concentration, and then in the dry down, this one unfortunately becomes a little bit boring to my nose, and it kind of falls in line with all of the other scents that I have in my collection that I bought for a pretty cheap price, like Mano Busom Intense, and some other fragrances that I picked up at TJ Maxx that went for really, really cheap. So, unfortunately, the best part of this fragrance is the opening, when you do get that chocolatey sweetness, and then it dries down into this dull, monotonous sort of coumarin tonka bean scent that you've smelled a million times before. So I'm not a huge fan of the scent, but I think it's a great casual scent, especially if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend too much money. As far as compliments, my fiance kind of liked this one. You know, she didn't think it was anything crazy or stellar or groundbreaking, but she thought it was an okay scent. Let's finish with the rating. First up, we have uniqueness and overall smell, and this scent is not very unique. Unfortunately, the dry down is all too familiar to other scents that I've tried in the past. The opening is really the only thing that caught my interest, but unfortunately, it does not last for a very long time. As far as longevity, it's moderate. I got about 3 to 4 hours on the skin, and then it does very quickly become a skin scent until it etherealizes it into oblivion. As far as projection goes, I got maybe an hour, half hour to an hour out of this one, and then it sits very close to the skin, almost becoming a skin scent. As far as versatility on this one goes, it's very versatile, I would say. Not excellent, but I would say it's above average, because you can wear this one casually because of the price point. I suppose you can wear this one on a date because it is a safe scent. It doesn't smell dated or anything like that. And you can probably wear this one dressed up, probably in a shirt and tie. I wouldn't wear it in a suit and tie to a wedding or something like that. As far as seasons go, even though the scent conjures up, you know, images of fall and winter, I think this one, because of the performance or lack thereof, would probably do better in the hotter weather, probably not the middle of summer. I think this one is geared a little bit more towards the masculine crowd. I don't think it's entirely unisex, but wear what you want, of course. And I think anybody of any age can wear this. As far as presentation, I think it's pretty cool how this can come apart and you can wear it around your wrist or whatever. I think the presentation is okay. Not a huge fan of the box, but the atomizer is pretty good. I think the presentation is good. And if I were to give this an overall score, I would give this a 5 out of 10. I think this is a solid scent for what you're paying. The price point on this one is very inexpensive, and I think you pretty much get what you pay for. I don't think it's a very unique scent, and this is the type of scent I would carry with me to but apply frequently throughout the day, because I do appreciate the intro more than the dry down. So there you have it. That was my review of Wildblue Noir. If you, owner, have tried this scent, please let me know what you think by leaving a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to rate and subscribe for future videos. So again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This has been Steven with another fragrance review from Redolessence. We'll see you soon.